My topic is the current situation, so let's start. We were fine, with no problem and no bad situation. But suddenly, we heard that in China is a very dangerous germ that is called coronavirus. We have lied ourselves that coronavirus will not come to our country. But no, it happened the opposite. The coronavirus came to our country and got a lot of people with her. And do you know what coronavirus can make? She can make you sick, she can go inside your lung and destroy them, and the most bad thing is that she can kill you. And suddenly you see yourself in the ground with no breath and no life. So please, if you don't want to be part of her, please stay at home and imagine that coronavirus have a crown, but it's never a queen. And we will defeat her with peace, quietness, and patience. And remember, coronavirus is not an enemy. She say that you people create me, and you people will drive me out. And you will have a lot of time to go out with your friend, with your family, and you will have time to eat an ice cream or everything that you want. But first of all, coronavirus have to go out. And I'm saying a really true message. It's a nightmare that happened in the real life. But if we want to make that good dream with a good end, please stay at home and be careful.
Everyone, I've chosen a topic for today to talk about, and it is about the coronavirus, how we feel about it, and how we feel in this situation, and about the online schooling too, and how we feel locked into our house. So, coronavirus is a global virus that is going on everywhere on the earth, not just in Albania. But first of all, coronavirus I think was open in China, but now China doesn't have the virus anymore. But then they just like people in China that maybe they didn't know that had the virus, but they just traveled to Italy and Albania, and then they got the virus too. So Albania got the virus, but I think with the rules and with the things that the presidents say to do, they're right, but the people in the cities are not right, because if you see in the window, you see a lot of people walking with no masks, with no gloves, and not obeying the rule of social distances. I don't know why do they do that, but I think that I obey all the rules, and if you will obey the rules, then you won't get the virus. So, coronavirus, I think it was the first time that happened in Albania maybe like weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I don't know. But when we first heard it on school, because I was feeling it that one time it would come, because we didn't want to go anywhere, so it would come somewhere, somehow. And then we heard like 2 or 3 people were infected by the coronavirus in Albania. And then we were like shocked, like, whoa, so fast. But like some of the students were happy, oh, no school. But that day, of course, all of them were happy, oh, no school for 2 weeks. But then 2 weeks and 3, and then 4, and then a month, and then 2 months. So now we're locked home. And I don't really know what to do, guys. I just think, just obey the rules. And also, the coronavirus has some, of course, advantages and disadvantages. It has a lot of advantages too. I'm not saying when people get the virus, but I'm saying, first of all, we stay home more than we do, and now we know what does it mean to be clean. What does when you're not clean, what does it do? So it might hurt you, might kill you or something, so now people know what they need to do to be clean. And also it has another advantages, which we're staying with a lot of our family these days because we're locked home and our families, moms, dads, parents, grandfathers, grandmothers, they don't have a job right now because all of the jobs are locked up, so they stay home. And yeah, and I think I am doing pretty good with the coronavirus, but I suggest for kids especially to not go out. I very like to go out. Sometimes I cry because I'm so angry. Why do they go out and we don't? But I think it's for our goodness because we're kids and kids touch everything. For example, maybe I'm a little bit grown, but the little ones don't maybe understand why we're staying home. And I try to cut my time, like going to the garden, because I have a garden with animals, so I spend my time on the sun. It's very useful and helpful. And sometimes I go before the door and I see so many people coming this way. It's like a big mountain there which they can like ride the bikes or see, explore, and but they don't actually obey the rules, any of the rules. So the coronavirus left us home for a long time. And I wanted to talk about that China right now doesn't have the coronavirus. That's a good thing, of course. But yesterday I heard on the news that Italy was like going to the falls that you won't have any more infected, so we're less infected. But in Albania, actually, there's so many good news and also bad. But it says that there are more like people that are good right now. So it means they had the coronavirus, but now they don't. So more those people more than people that are infected now. We don't know about the future, but we're talking about now. So the China doesn't have the coronavirus. So if China doesn't have it because China was the first place that had the coronavirus and actually created it, now it doesn't have it. China had like 1 million people infected in 24 hours. So it's more hope for Albania and Italy too. And of course America and Spain, France, and so many cities that had the coronavirus. I also wanted to talk about 4 sentences about the online schooling. Online schooling has advantages and a lot of disadvantages. So advantages is like you talk with your friends, with your teachers, you know, guys, like you're feeling like in your class. And I think it's a very good thing in this situation because online schooling, it's not a very good thing because I guess you just talk and talk in online and maybe your eyes get tired and you stay in your computer, laptop, phone, whatever all the time, and it's not very good for you.